This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA is trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
Stolen by Sarr. Here's the break. Here's Pippen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, gotta go back to the steal that started the break. Alex Sarr, just great instincts. I'll tell you, this kid's got a high ceiling.
Sarr pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Deflects the pass. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Pass to Lively. Here's Garnett. Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. From deep, Sarr. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And so Thompson will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. No good with a layup.
0 for 3 from the field. Offense is still trying to find its bearings.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Sarr a screen, and here's Green from the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Greg.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Green.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Pippen. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Houston. Lets the 3 fly. Garnett. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Chicago leading by 3. And here is Green. The drive by Pippen. Green, a screen. From outside, off the mark. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Lively shot is off. Pass to Green. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thompson. Green covering. Got a hand on it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Pippen outside. Down low. Sarr. Misses from close range. Pass to Houston. San Antonio moving the ball around. Screen by Lively. To the wing on the left. Here's Garnett. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Heinrich. Rebound by San Antonio. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Heinrich. Chicago leading by 4. Outside, Green. Sarr. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
To the paint. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And here they come. Here's Green. Here's Pippen. And the 3 off target. And it's Lillard with the ball from San Antonio. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Houston. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Houston's got 5 now.
And right there, Dame knew everyone was watching him low, so he was able to kick it outside for a good look at a 3.
Pass to Houston. .23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Pippen right side. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Lively. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stat for Chicago.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Pass to Bane. Here's Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Back to Smith. To the inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Grimes. An easy 2 on the layup.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The drive by Bane. And he gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Williams. And that one good. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Going inside. Stolen by Bane. And they're on the break. On up the court. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside Grimes. And it's all from 3-point range. Chicago leading by 8. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Bane. Pure from 3-point range. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from 3-point land right now.
Stolen. And it's Williams off the drive. Pass to Grimes. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Hachimura. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Adams. Outside Vanderbilt. Chicago passing it around. The 3 from Bane. And Grimes pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Smith outside. Can they get it? Chicago with a rebound. 1:44 left to play in the first half. And Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:42 left in the second period. Hachimura outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hachimura's got his first points in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
Here he goes. Garnett. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
54 seconds left in the first half. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Bane surveying the D. And he drives in. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Lillard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Garnett. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's Lillard. Pass to Garnett. Back to Lillard. Here's Garnett. Adams covering. Clock at 4. Garnett no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And he gets that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Now here's Pippen. On the take. Pass to Heinrich. Up top, Pippen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Pippen. Thompson pulls it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's San Antonio now. Trailing by 10. Pass to Lively. Uses the glass on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Stolen by Thompson. Back to Lillard. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. To the middle. Pippen outside. Ausar screen. Green for 3. 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray. Green's got 6.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
One thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Here's Heinrich. He's scoreless. To the left side wing. Here's Pippen. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Garnett. Inside. It's tipped. Ausar pulls it in. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Heinrich. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's the double with Thompson. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Houston. Let's go with a three. Sarr pulls it in.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pippen outside. On the wing, Green. And Smith over to help. Back to Green. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Garnett. 12 points for him. San Antonio again can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And there's the drive. Pippen outside. They shoot again. Can't capitalize inside.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Garnett. Out to Thompson. Pass to Garnett. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Houston. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Houston's got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pippen. Stolen by Thompson. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
That one falls. He's got 14.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just...
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bulls leading by 8. Outside, Alexander Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Back to Adams. Outside Bane. Hachimura sets a screen. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 7.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 12 points for him. Deflected. Outside Grimes. Left side Carrington. Outside Williams. Right side Grimes. Williams in the post. Holly Stein. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
That one goes. Count it. Baines got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And an intentional foul right there.
Nickeil Alexander Walker. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
Here's Houston. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Lillard. Back to Thompson. Rebounded by Pippen.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And here's Bane. Clock is at 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Pippen. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Lillard. Wow! Lillard with the jam!
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Pippen right side. Chicago passing it around. 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Derek Lively. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Pass to Sarr. And here's Bane. Defended by Lillard. Wing shot on the way. And the basket by Bane. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Here's Houston. Here's Garnett. Green covering from the high post. And he hits the jump shot.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Pass to Pippen. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Who poked away.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Tries a three off the inbound.
A tremendous defender. Desmond Bane locks in on his man.
Pippen outside. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Sarr. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pippen outside. Rejected by Lively. Here's Houston. Jams it home!
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Bane. Now Green. Alexander Walker with it. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13 feet. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Lively. Now Lillard. That's a man on a mission right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard get look like that? Boy, that is special.
Lillard fires. It's tipped. They retain possession. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Bulls leading by 7. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here. Outside Carrington. Takes a 3. For 3. Goes again. It's deflected. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
.40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot's no good.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Johnson. Oh, missed on the tray. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Now
GG,
here's
bro.
Payne. So the Bulls win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.